Yuba Valley contractors, and all of the committee that meets out here. Most of us are, well, all of us are volunteers, just coming out here to hang out with your kiddos and hope they have a good experience. So please thank all these volunteers that are walking around here tonight, and good luck for our senior final drive that's in the show ring now. Class 1, 8 and under sheep showmen, please head over to the south side of the sheep ring. We've got Lucas Salaby, Cora LeBaron, Blue Eye Stanley, Margaret Donker, Mia Coates, Emily LeBaron, and Carlos Pena. Come over to the south side of the goat. South side of the sheep ring.
I think a really good set of showmen out here. Man, they get me fired up. There's a lot of good things to talk about out here. You guys are doing a really good job. My hat's off to all of you out here. I think as we migrate up and as we get into the top 4 or top 3 out here, had 3 young ladies that I sifted off pretty quick. I think their ability to manage them is key out here. They're more times than not, they're on point. They get them set up, and I think there's little differences out here. Young lady that leads off, though, just an absolute hammer. Young lady, I love watching you motor this one around the ring. I love where you get his front end position, how you get him to drive. That thing is never out of place out here. And I think with the young lady here that's in second, time to time, maybe that doe is a really powerful doe, young lady, and she wants to go. She wants to drive, and she wants to open her blade just a little bit more. And I think if we could lay back on that throttle a little bit and get her particular lineup where we get her just a little bit too stretched out, I think in this moment, though, you're doing a really good job out here. Both of these showmen, get them out, they get their body back in their midrib, and they let them lead. We can make a case for either one of those showmen. I know right now in this moment, though, more times than not, that silhouette that young lady creates with that blade and how she aligns that one up, that one is so much better in terms of organization. We could get this one blade just organized a little bit better. I run you, young lady. I think you do a very good job. Both of you are top-end showmen, no doubt about it. This young lady right here gets this doe set up. Once she gets there, maybe not quite as on point and as efficient as the two young ladies in front of her. But man, I'll tell you, she gives me such a great silhouette. That doe's fit to the nines, young lady, and I always want to compliment a good fit job on one. And man, that thing's skin and hair is ideal out here. You can tell you're putting some time, putting some work in that one. And once you get there, man, that is really good. I just want to speed you up, make you a little faster out here. But that is a really good job that you've done with her. I think we've got two showmen right here that we got to get them to lead out better, ladies. We got to get those guys to travel better out here. I think of the two showmen, though, this young lady gets into that chest plate, gets that blade back into that rib cage, and gets that one organized a little neater up front. This young lady, we'll get this one, want to camp out, back down, young lady. You got to get his front legs up underneath him, get his blade gathered up, and get it pushed up and higher. There you go. That's better. Absolutely. Keep working at it as you go. You got to get that guy's blade up in it. And lady, I wanted this doe to stand still. I want her to cooperate because I absolutely love your mechanics out here. You float the most for me about where you belong because you give me some of the better views of any showman out here. Your partner is not helping you. She wants to twist her front end and her neck and her head up, and you're trying to get her set up, but ultimately we want to win showmanship. That one's got to stop doing that out here. I think then we get in the next four in this particular drive, though, we got to get them organized a little neater. They want to cooperate a little better, give you a little bit better drive, young lady. But I think the silhouette we create, I stepped into handle on this one, though. He needs to handle harder. You've got to get him to drive harder and come up into you a little more. And if you do that, I will work you up 3 or 4 spots, no doubt about it. Of the remaining showmen, you give me the best silhouette out here. Young lady, we've got to gather that front end up. Just a better out here. We got to get her. She's wanting to camp out, pull her neck and her blade down. The more you focus on her head and throat and get her head pulled up, the better that one looks. And then I can run you up a little higher. Young lady down here on the end, keep working at it, young lady. We got to get that one to drive better. Make sure we're not getting our front legs twisted out from our rear legs out here. And I want you to be more sure of yourself about where that one wants to be and get him to stay there. Okay, out here, congratulations to all those exhibitors.
Congratulations to our champion.